It is Courtney. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you're hydrating in all these heat advisory situations. It's a scorcher. So I am here for a little bitty book haul type situation. Now, as you know, I'm a library person. I have a few books I got from the library. I've been waiting a long time to film, and now they're saying you need to return these books back. So let's go ahead and talk about the books that I happen to pick up from my library, okay? So I have a mixture of some graphic novels and some traditional novels, and I'm excited for them. Some I have read and some I have not read. First and foremost, we have Grown Women by Sarai Johnson. So I picked this up because it is for an in-person book club I got invited to. It's about mother-daughter relationships and kind of the trauma that goes with it. So I'm about halfway done. It's an interesting read. Definitely perfect for a book club, okay? Another book that I picked up, actually a whole series, is the Heartstopper series, okay? It is a queer graphic novel series following these high schoolers, Nick and Charlie, and how they navigate this slow burn relationships. It's really cute. It's YA, it's safe, it's informative, it's a good time. It has a lot to do with not only them getting into this romance, of course, bullying, true friendships, family dynamics, also mental illness, just a whole lot of stuff going on, and you have many different queer type relationships in this book that gets explored. But I picked up volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. Y'all, library came through, right? Volume 4. I am still waiting on volume 5, and I believe that is the last volume. There also was and I think there's different novellas, but I got this one novella here, and also there is a yearbook as well, so you can see the whole cast of characters and what they're up to and all that stuff. So really cute fun time on that one. Another graphic novel I picked up, now this one's really cute. It's called Weirdo, okay? And this is a middle grade graphic novel by Tony Weaver Jr. I think it's kind of based off of him a little bit, but it's basically about a kid that's trying to discover who he is. He's a bit odd. He likes superhero stuff and comics and things like that. So he has to find his tribe, going through these different schools and finding true friendship. And you know, talks about bullying, but it's a cute book about getting to know yourself, and I think it is perfect for anybody that is, you know, wanting to explore some stuff. I would definitely get that for a little kid. Another graphic novel I got is Mooncakes. Now this one's really cute. It's another queer, it's sapphic graphic novel about these young women. One's a wolf shifter and the other is a witch. So the witch is trying to help the wolf girl to kind of help defeat a demon. So very interesting, you know, has some romance in it, but it's a fun time. I really did enjoy the female best friend. She was hilarious. What was her name? I think Tatiana. She was fun. Other books, Moco Magic. Now this was really cool. This is by Tracy Baptiste, who also wrote Jumbies, which I think she writes a bunch of middle grade, which this is. It's a fantasy series, very deeply rooted in Caribbean culture. You can just taste it and hear the vibes in it. But you have these 3 kids in this family that discover that there are Mocos, which are kind of like, I guess, magic healers in the Caribbean community. And they have to defeat some sort of force entity that's coming in to, you know, just destroy this carnival that's coming up. But it's a pretty fun time, a bit heavy at times, but really good if you want to get into the culture. This book, Monsters and Mainframes, I picked this up. I don't know why I picked this up. Maybe the pretty cover, I don't know. But Monsters and Mainframes, it was unique. I read a few pages and realized it was not for me. Basically, it's kind of like a mixture of pulp horror and classic sci-fi, dazzling, heartfelt odyssey that probes what it means to be one of society's monsters and explores friendships that make us human. Basically, you have Demeter, which I guess is this ship that shuttles humans back and forth from Earth to this other planet, because Earth is, you know, not livable. And then the humans start dying. And so you have like this, what does it say? Dracula and a werewolf and all these different entities or monsters are trying to figure it out and help save the crew. Just, I don't know, it was just a little bit too much for me, but it seems pretty interesting if that's your jam. And then you have this last book, okay? This book is Memorials by Richard Chizmar. I tried to read this and it just didn't work out for me. I got about 15 pages in and DNF'd. It's basically about this group of 3 young people that are traveling around the US in the Appalachian Mountains and looking into the stories of those roadside memorials where, you know, people have died on the side of the road, and then they find some dark force or whatnot. It's supposed to be like a psychological thriller horror. Just, it was very wordy. So if you like psychological books that are very, very, very wordy, then this is for you. Not gonna be me, okay? So those are the books that I got in my little library haul, and you know, for the most part, you know, I like the graphics. There we go. Anyway, I am going to get back to doing some stuff. So let me know if you've read any of these books and if there's any books you recommend that I get from the library, okay? Like, subscribe, comment, and hydrate, okay? See you later.